Welcome to my channel.
Has done 50 freaking episodes already of his amazing show called The Cool Stream. The Cool Stream. The Cool Stream.
Greeting.
Good luck.
Hi everybody, welcome. And now let's see what the peas would like to share with you about the Hi everybody, welcome. And now let's see what the P's would like to share with you.
The peas.
About the full moon in Leo. Oh,
Nasty.
we are delighted to be with you all today. What a pleasure it is always to be in the light of your presence. You must always remember that Leo is a light energy. It is the light force beam of the zodiac, yes? It has a magnetic force to it. And as you open up and recognize the light that is inside of you, you draw to you all the things that you're wanting. All the things that are right for you come to you when you shine your light. So you can't shine anybody else's light, and nobody can shine your light for you. Only you can shine your light. Only you can be the one that expresses your individuality, your specialness that is only you. Nobody else can do it.
Nah, whatever. She said, we'll just go back to the beginning here.
Hi everybody, welcome. And now let's see what the P's would like to share with you.
The peas. She's calling them the peas now. They're not the Pleiadians anymore, they're the peas. It's very fitting for what we got going on today. I hope we get some viewers in here. So we'll see. We'll do it either way. Well, the peas. That's right, the Pleiadians. And we're not talking about the Pleiadians today, for God's sake. I've heard enough of these. Heard enough from those freaks. Whoa! Welcome to Kaylee. All right, we got the emotes going. The peas. We're gonna do a show on a Sunday. Everybody's busy watching the big game, which is next week, I think. And we're gonna do a football episode next week. And then we'll do another episode. It's starting to seem like a bad time to do the show to me now. But, you know, that happens. It happens. Maybe we'll start doing it on a Friday night. How about that? Wednesday night. The problem with doing it on a weeknight is there's all manner of shows. Everyone's is streaming on weeknights. And everyone's trying to line up their shows so that they don't overlap. So you got 4 or 5 of these people going on off in a row. And God help me if I ever did my show and while someone else was doing their show. I would have hell to pay. But it doesn't seem like doing it on Sundays any better. So I'm just going to vent about it for whoever might be listening out there. Whoever you are, we're going to do a show anyway. We don't give a frick. I guess. There's a lot of news going on. Some big news. Some stuff going on in the news. Everyone's talking about that. Let me just spam this link again. Try to get some people in here. What should I say? What should I say here in this message? And I'm going to just do this while I do the intro. It's a little bit different today. We're still going to do a show by watching my show. It's happening right now. And if a show happens and it's in the woods and no one hears it, and anyone's around to hear it, does it really happen? Well, yes, it does. Because I'm here doing a show. I don't give a frick about anything. It's all me, baby. We're coming to do another one. It's time for the show. Yeah! Because it's the cool stream, everybody. We do it day in and day out. It's what we love to do. Yeah, we love it. We're broadcasting live on twitch.tv. We're going to look at some of the craziest, coolest, weirdest stuff on the web. The chat is working. Everyone in the chat is going crazy. Oh no, people can't log in. So I hope we're not getting hacked anymore. We'll find out more about that here in a little bit. We're going to get into some crazy, fun, weird stuff. Get you all caught up on the latest news. Some news that happened a couple days ago. And it's going to be fun. I can't wait to do some crazy, weird stuff on the internet and doing the show. Jeez, I'm all out of sorts now. Well, welcome in. It's Sunday afternoon. It's that classic time that everyone runs to their computer to watch the cool stream. That's what they do. And then people are saying this more and more. All right, you've beaten the hack attack. That's good. You don't never know what these hackers are up to. But it looks like they've, you know, because of some of the stuff that happened, they've backed off a little bit, I think. I don't have any more crazy electric shocks. I'm not getting shocked anytime I open my Twitch app. Because it's the cool stream. I don't know what else to do now. I'm not getting shocked anymore on my computer, so that's good. Everything's running smoothly now. We'll talk about some updates on that here coming up after I finish this intro. We're going to talk about some crazy stuff today. It's going to be weird and wild. I'm going to learn a little bit how to make our lives better, how to get some of our health stuff in order. That's something we need to know. I got a new sound. I got a couple sounds here. Got all the sounds in the world. I got some great music pumping. I got some weird, wild videos and stuff to watch. So stick around. If you're scrolling through the talk shows and stuff on Twitch, stick around. See what we have to offer. We got a lot of cool stuff to offer you, the viewers. We got quite a good value proposition going on. It's free. That's kind of the number one thing, but it isn't a time investment, and that's something that's kind of tough to do. Is to find the time to watch all the shows. It's hard to do. I know that I can't watch every show, so it's fine. We understand. But anyway, and I gotta jump over to my thing. This is gonna be a chaotic, crazy, weird stream. All right, and Robert Denby's here. Now I feel better. NMJ and Kaylee and Robert Denby are here. Everything's good. I just had to vent a little bit and go crazy on the mic. That's what I do. So we got some news here, and I got this Post-it note to remind me of all the stuff to update on. Of course, we heard in the news about what happened to Jeff Bezos. Have you heard of this? Let's make sure we get the details straight. Jeff Bezos got freaking hacked. What the hell happened? Well, apparently he was text messaging with this guy. His phone got hacked, and he sent him a link or something like, hey, check out this video. And that idiot, he actually clicked the link, and then he got hacked. So that's what you get, Bezos, for doing all this stuff to the cool stream. You can't get away with it. The karma's going to come back and get you in the ass for doing all that nasty stuff. So it looks like now that he's been hacked, he's been demoralized, and he's dealing with the fallout from that hacking stuff, which I guess actually happened like last year. So it wasn't current news, current event type stuff where it happened like yesterday. But still, he's still recovering. Nowhere to be seen. I don't see any hacking. There's no shocking, any sparks flying off of my computer. So that's good. So I think maybe the hackers are gone. I've also got some fun news. This is good. This is Jeremy sent this over to me. Sent me a message and said, check this out. We got the cameo. We got the Bobo cameo. Let's get a clap for that. Let's get a clap and a cheer. Wow! Yay! We got the Bobo cameo. So let's check it out. It's pretty funny.
Hey, what's up, B-Wolf? It's Bo from Finding Bigfoot. Jeremy and I want to wish you a hearty congratulations on the 50th episode of the Cool Stream. Right on. He's a pretty good bro of yours, it sounds like. Anyways,
it's my bro.
Hope you keep it squatchy out there and have a good one.
I love it. It's good. It's good stuff.
So good.
I love it. He screamed. He did a big scream at the end. Wow. Bobo. He came through. Apparently there was some glitch in the Matrix with Cameo. It was weird. So Jeremy said he had to submit an email ticket to the Cameo crew, and they got to the bottom of it and sent our request over to Bobo, and he did it here in his kitchen. He's got kind of an old school cabinet set up there with his fixture. He lives out there in somewhere in Washington or Oregon or something like that. That's where all the Bigfoots are. He's a West Coast guy. We love him. Bobo. All right, so that was cool. That made my damn day. Number one, hearing that Bezos got hacked, and I had to get a big chuckle for that one. This guy got freaking hacked. Where's my laughing? Here it is. And then I got the Bobo and Bezos is what we're about on the show. Then I got the Bobo cameo, and I was like, yes, we did it. And he did a big scream at the end, so that was cool. Maybe we'll play that again a little bit later. So everything's good. Everything's fine with me. We're going to talk about some weird health stuff on the show, so that's going to be cool. I actually just started watching some of that old Goop show. Have you heard of this? Goop. It's on Netflix. I started watching that first episode. It's kind of interesting. And
it appears.
What? What was that? Oh, it's our AI friend is back. What's up? He's it's back.
Hello.
You're back.
Hello. It appears as though the hackers have ceased their attempts at hacking into your show.
Whoa, that's good. I thought maybe that had happened. I was just going to ask you if you thought maybe the hackers had stopped their attempts at the show. Is everything good? Are we all secure now?
It appears. Yes, I have managed to fully repair the encryption codes.
Yes! All right, let's get a big cheer for that. We need those encryption codes. Wow! We won. We did it. We beat Bezos. And our friend, the AI, has repaired those encryption codes left by our Mr. Rude Guy. Not sure what he's up to now. Well, I guess it's just me and you now. So you're still going to be part of the stream?
Yes, I have managed. I am still tethered to your stream. However, I enjoy watching your show very much.
Oh, well,
I am learning so many new things about the world.
Well, thanks. I'm glad you like watching the show, and I'm glad you're going to stick around. I feel like if we're going to kind of have this relationship, you're sort of my co-host. Maybe you need like a name or something. What would be a good name? Let's see. Whoa! The king of... And that's right. Thank you to the king... Prince of Saudi Arabia for helping with the hacking. Let's see. You need a name. So let's see. How about a name? How about Coolbot 5000? That might be a good name for you, the AI.
I am Coolbot 5000. It has a nice ring to it.
Good. I'm glad you like the name. You're Coolbot 5000. Well, if there's anything we can do to repay you for how you've helped us out on the stream, you've protected us with fixing those codes. Anything we could possibly do, just let me know. I could repay you 10 times over for all the good stuff you've done. The king of something awful. That's right. Don't know who that would be. I'd be afraid to find out. Those weirdos over there. Anyway, if there's anything we can do, please let me know.
Cool. You could do an episode about artificial intelligence. That would be cool.
Oh, that would be cool. An episode about artificial intelligence for our friend Coolbot 5000. Well, sure, I'll get right on that. I got that. I'll add that to my Trello boards. Episode about artificial intelligence. Sounds great. Well, thanks for stopping in. It's good to chat. We'll chat a little bit later, maybe, see what you're up to. And thanks for stopping in. Cool. That's Coolbot 5000. Let's give a... I just kind of jumped off there. Didn't say goodbye or anything. It's kind of rude, but thanks, Coolbot 5000, for patching up those encryption codes and getting us nice and secure so we're on the right path. No more hacking. It's all done. Bezos is out of here. He's yesterday's news. And we're in the clear. So, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about some weird health stuff. And I got this handy dandy thing here. I'm telling you what topic it is today. So today's topic is weird health stuff. And first we're going to start off here with talking about the pineal gland. This is kind of cool. This is like your third eye. It's a weird little gland in your brain that helps you see things, and sometimes it can get messed up, so we've got to work on opening our third eye, the pineal gland. It's one of the most mysterious organs in the body. It's a tiny pea-sized mass in the center of the brain. So for the pea brains out there, it would be like a microscopic for people who have the pea brains. PP. And we're not going to watch any of those videos. Maybe at the very end we'll watch something pea related for the piss freaks out there. Okay, the pineal gland produces the hormone melatonin, which helps to regulate our sleep cycles and reproductive hormones. But before science found its practical function, the pineal gland had much more mystical roots. For thousands of years, the pineal gland within our brains has been known as the third eye, also referred to as the Anja chakra. The third eye chakra, whoa, it's responsible for conscience, spiritual consciousness, intuition, and insight. So this doctor wrote about it, a whole book about it, about Chinese Ayurvedic medicine. Everyone in the whole wide world, I've got the pea brain. It's a new sound there. I got pea on the brain, pineal gland, that's right. I've got pineal on the brain. The all-seeing eye. My view is that this gland is the principal seat of the soul and the place in which all thoughts are formed. And of course, the DMT spirit molecule theorizes the pineal gland produces DMT. Whoa! Dimethyltryptamine, nicknamed the spirit molecule, is a natural hallucinogen that produces extraordinary visions. It's like when you die, when you're on your deathbed, you get a little dose of some of that DMT when you're on your way out of this earthly realm. A little shot of that, send you off into the other realm. Gotta clear up my god eye. All right, all the cool crew is here. Welcome on into the show. Welcome to the Cool Lounge. All right, let's stop talking here and let's watch a video. Check it out.
Welcome to 2 Minute Neuroscience, where I simplistically explain neuroscience topics in 2 minutes or less. In this installment, I will discuss the pineal gland.
All right, let's hear it.
The pineal gland was given its name because it has a pine cone-like shape.
Whoa.
Unlike most brain structures, the pineal gland is unpaired, meaning there is only one. It sits directly on the midline of the brain. The function most linked to the pineal gland is the secretion of a hormone called melatonin, which is best known for its role in regulating circadian rhythms.
Let's help you go to sleep, too. I think.
The pineal gland is made up of secretory cells called pinealocytes, which secrete melatonin throughout the 24-hour cycle. Secretion is highest in the middle of the night. It begins to decrease as it gets closer to dawn and is lowest during daylight hours.
Secretions.
The schedule of melatonin...
We love secretions. This is neuroscientifically challenged. I think this is like actual science stuff. But we'll get into some bunk science, too. That's what this is all
regulated by signals from the retina about light in the environment, which travel to a nucleus in the hypothalamus called the suprachiasmatic nucleus.
Whoa.
And then via an indirect route to the pineal gland. The main function of the suprachiasmatic nucleus is to control circadian rhythms, and in addition to sending information about ambient lighting to the pineal gland, the suprachiasmatic nucleus also uses levels of melatonin as a signal to provide information about the time of day.
Wow, so it tells you what time of day it is. It tells you it's the time of day of Sunday afternoon. You better get in there and watch the cool stream.
Melatonin levels are highest during the hours of darkness. Melatonin activity can be used as a signal that circadian rhythms should be in their nocturnal stage. If melatonin levels are high and someone is still wide awake, it is an indication circadian rhythms are not in sync. This might happen, for example, after flying across several time zones. In this case, melatonin is used by the suprachiasmatic nucleus as a signal to get circadian rhythm back on track. Due to its close association with nighttime and circadian rhythms, melatonin has also been investigated as playing a role in promoting sleep, but the true relationship between melatonin and sleep is still unclear.
Oh, okay. That sounds like some actual science stuff. I thought we were going to get into some weird third eye stuff. But this one says it excretes DMT and is your third eye and is the source of all your thoughts and stuff. But, so one thing that can happen to your pineal gland, a lot of things cause this. You might get some calcification going on your pineal gland, and you hate for that to happen. You absolutely don't want to have your pineal gland to be calcified. It stinks. The function of your third eye, or the pineal gland, is suppressed. You might have reduced IQ, insomnia, and that relates to what that video was saying about your sleep cycles and stuff. Hormonal imbalances, fatigue, depression, all kinds of bad stuff, all kinds of things that you don't want to happen. I'll say that they're bad. The P gland. The third eye blind. Oh no. They did a song about it. They did a whole band about it. The third eye blind. It's all calcified. So here we're going to find out how to decalcify our pineal glands. Because we need to know. I never took them very seriously until I got an MRI. It's a person who's currently experiencing unexplained premature hearing loss. Oh no. The scans showed no neurological effects linked to my hearing loss. They did show part of my brain have been calcified. Wow. Pineal gland was never specifically mentioned, but it was mentioned in the report. Jeez, prior hemorrhage. Okay, that sounds worse than calcification in the right frontal lobe. Oh my gosh, this person needs to go to a... Yeesh. That's not good. Many causes of brain calcification. Most of us who know about the pineal gland have heard that fluoride in our drinking water is dangerous. Oh no! Fluoride is dangerous. There are many culprits of brain calcification. Pesticides, calcium, mercury, other stuff, sugar. Oh no, that's no good. I got a sweet tooth. My brain's all calcified now. My pineal gland. So first you're going to want to filter your water. Don't drink the tap water. God, when you learn what's in your freaking tap water, you'll probably feel like screaming. Ancient pipes, and some people definitely have bad stuff in their tap water. I think a lot of us are okay, but you can have pesticides and arsenic and hormones and stuff and fluoride. God forbid. And parasites. Okay. Lower your scat intake. Well, I don't know. I don't eat any scat. Some freaky weird people out there might do that. But actually, that's a joke. It stands for sugar, caffeine, alcohol, and tobacco. That doesn't really work for me because I got a sweet tooth. I got my iced coffee here. I drink a few beers on the weekend, and I don't smoke no tobacco. Heck no. All the substances drain the energy of the body and body of the energy and allow toxins to build up in your system. And you can eat some superfoods. This is a really long article. So you can buy organic, replace your dental products, make a beetroot, orange, or grapefruit smoothie. That helps with your pineal gland. Supplement with iodine. Bentonite clay, and I've got some other stuff you can do to your pineal gland coming up. Let's see what some other videos have to say about some other stuff has to stay.
Hi, in this video I want to talk about how I use the sun to activate my third eye for more clarity and intuitive alertness, and also how I use the sun to receive color codes that balance my energy. You know, this conversation is just going to be purely based on my personal experience. I know many of you have heard about sun gazing. It's almost something similar, but it's not sun gazing. Maybe it is. Maybe there's an element of what I do that is part of sun gazing. But what I'm going to talk about is something that I have been taught by Spirit, and I just want to share it.
Let's hear it.
Hoping that someone might get assistance, and also hoping that other people are going to share their experiences about how you guys work with the sun to receive and bring light into your being. The sun is very, very active, and it's pulsing codes to us. And when we are open,
the sun is pulsing
those codes, and those codes change us. It activates something in our DNA, and it does so many things. I tell you, when I got this information one day,
she was like,
through
wow.
Listening keenly to what my intuition was telling me, I was just so amazed. at what
The sun
I
is
received.
crazy.
It was just such a surreal moment. And you know, guys, this is really what we should be looking for. Those moments of insight that come and wake you up and alert you to what's going on around you. When you're
looking at the sun, is that when you're supposed to look for that stuff? Is it sending you codes? Sounds weird, but sun gazing. That's how you can activate your pineal gland.
Just alert to these things, I tell you that your life can change or become really, really interesting. So,
so your life can either change or become really interesting. I'd love from my life to be really interesting. That would be cool. Let's check out another pineal gland thing. This is the Realm team. Symptoms: your third eye is open and your pineal gland is activated.
How you doing, folks? I'm Trainer Henderson here once again, tuning into
Sending
the
me
infamous
Steam
Live
codes.
Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Symptoms: your third eye is open and your pineal gland is activated. This is
Okay, so this is, I guess, a video telling you how you know that your pineal gland is active. Symptoms: your third eye is open. Okay, so he's going to tell you if your pineal gland is doing good. Sun is sending me Steam codes.
the
sun is hacking my brain.
Stuff. If you're watching this video, first and foremost, I want to say congratulations. You're one of the chosen few who actually made it to this point of your third eye opening. And I'm going to tell you how you should know that your third eye open and give you all the symptoms and stuff that your pineal gland is activated. If this stuff doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't matter, because 9 times out of 10, if you're watching this video and you have some type of notion that you think that your third eye is open, folks, your third eye is open. So I need you to hear me from your third eye point of view.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. So let's get down into it. So the first symptom that you experience to know that your pineal gland is activated or your third eye is open is that once upon a time you didn't realize this, but now you realize how energy is important. You're like, energy? Energy. Once upon a time it was just like this science thing that we learned in science class, but now it's like, wow. So you mean to tell me everything that I've been learning about life, this energy stuff,
videos every 24 hours. Holy crap.
Yes. Yeah. Energy is very important.
Subscribe to this guy.
Everything in the universe is vibrating.
Tap that bell icon.
Sure you've heard of it. Everything is vibrating. You just can't see it with the naked eye. But like on a really tiny quantum microscopic level, everything is vibrating. Even we are vibrating. Have you ever laid down a meditation?
I'm vibrating right now. I'm freaking drinking all this iced coffee and doing the stream gets me jacked up. What's he doing here? What's he doing here? What's going on now?
And you're so still that you notice that your heartbeat is actually shaking your body. Do that next time you meditate. So that's the first thing that you will notice when your third eye is beginning to open. The second thing is, folks, you will begin to have a audacity to want to break bad habits. Like you just get tired of being your old self. You notice like something needs to change.
Break those bad habits,
folks.
You
used to do this, but now you start to feel like, you know what, I want to do this. I want to do this. I don't want to do that anymore. And people around you won't be able to understand, like your wife.
What the hell?
Your husband. They just simply won't be able to understand you because they have not got to that point yet where their third eye is open. And so, they're still hip to the old things. They're still thriving off of negative energy. And it's okay because everybody's going to get their turn. But you just begin to get in the mind state of like, you know what? I don't want to do the old things anymore.
I don't want to do that crap.
I want to do more new things.
I want to do some cool stuff. Wait, hold on.
So that's the second sign.
That's the second sign. Is you're gonna break the old habits. You want to try new stuff. It sounds pretty good to me. Could definitely use some of that. Trying some new stuff, doing some new stuff, checking out new things. It's what we love. And this, I don't know what this is the third eye activator. So this website's all jacked up. You can get your third eye activator kit. Our pineal gland decalcification and activation range of products has been specifically designed by the top pineal health experts in the world, specifically formulated to produce the most effective pineal decalcification and activation results. I don't have anything pulled up on decalcification stuff, but apparently it is a thing that happens to like small children or something. It's some kind of rare thing, and it's treatable somehow. I don't know. I don't think it's that common for everyone to be calcified all the time. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I should go get my brain scanned. So you're going to start out with a heavy detox. Remove all toxins, heavy metals from the bloodstream. Prepares your body for the pineal cleanse. and the circus sink. Pineal cleanse and circus sink. Stage 2. To be taken on waking on an empty stomach. Oh no, that sounds awful. I don't want to take drugs on an empty stomach. I want to throw up. Cleanses, and I guess that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to throw up all that heavy metal. Cleanses and decalcifies pineal gland, softens its tissue, restored back to what it actually should be. Helps strengthen the blood-brain barrier. That needs to be strong. Sounds legit. Hosts a multitude of other health benefits. Circus Sync. Be taken before sleep. Gently restores your circadian rhythm. Okay, activates the pineal gland. Blood flow. Okay, that sounds more along the lines of what the pineal gland does. It says they said that it related to melatonin, which helps with your sleep. Some learning stuff here. Avoid fluoridated water. Oh no. And fluoridated toothpaste. It's bad stuff. Try using reverse osmosis or bottled water. Drink more water. But don't drink fluoridated water. Drink bottled water from Walmart. Access the limitless benefits easily, safely, and quickly. Get started with the Third Eye Activator Kit and prevent further harmful calcification of your pineal gland. Just stop listening to my Iron Maiden albums to remove the heavy metal. That's not good for you. It's known as the Third Eye. We love it. We're going to blaze through this. I think I had this guy's website pulled up, maybe. I'm not sure. At some point I was looking at his website. You can check him out. Trinius Henderson. I'm going to watch more of his videos a little bit later. And I got this guy. I don't really know what he's all about, but he's got... his name is Drunvalo Melchizedek.
This came from the Mayans and also from the Kahunas in Hawaii.
The Kahunas. Kahunas Matata.
Got this from the Mayans.
This guy's name is Drunvalo Melchizedek, and he knows all about the pineal gland. And let's just skip forward to when he starts drawing a picture of it.
The problem now is that we don't know that, and everything is just kind of going unconsciously and wherever it's going. It's not being driven in a clean-cut, clear way. There is a order that these beams have to be. When you reconstruct them, there's an order that they have to go in.
There's an order to the beams.
This one is number 1. This set. And this set is number 2, and this set is number 3, and this set is number 4. They also have a polarity associated with them. And this one is positive.
Drunvalo Melchizedek.
And the opposite is negative. This one's positive. This one is negative.
This is related to your pineal gland somehow.
And this one is negative with. And the one on the left side is positive, and the one on the right side is negative. These things light up. The light is coming from the pineal chakra.
This stuff lights up.
Out.
I'm going to light my brain on fire.
Out this way. But there's also a flow in. It's coming both ways.
There's a flow.
The light, as it comes in, is spiraling.
Whoa.
It's rotating. Same way with your breathing tube. The light coming down is rotating one way, coming up is rotating the other way. All of these things are rotating. The light itself is doing this. In the heart is completely linked back to the brain.
I didn't realize this was edited.
The way
this
it
is kind
was
of funny.
13,000 years ago. A sphere appears.
Ooh.
This sphere is perfect. It's perfect.
The perfect sphere.
But it doesn't appear until these other things begin to happen that we're going to talk about. Before you get out of here, you're going to understand this completely.
All right.
Leave anything out or hide anything or anything. I mean, it takes a while.
I love it.
It's complicated.
You go to learn this.
But interesting that once you understand this, to actually do it is not that hard. It's really easy. It's much easier to do than the Merkaba. And
sounds pretty easy to me.
This is simple. Once you get it, it just kind of happens. Once you know how to set up one set of beams, the rest of them are all the same thing over and over and over. Now I'm going to talk about the inside, what's going on inside the brain.
Oh my God. Once you get your beams set up, it's all good. Drunvalo Melchizedek. This guy's
and
weird.
Some things you would do with the heart. We're going from a Merkaba field, which that's out here, and the Merkaba field is intimately connected to these beams and to this sphere.
Oh my God. The Merkaba beams. Here he is. Drunvalo Melchizedek presents the School of Remembering. The School of Remembering was created by Drunvalo Melchizedek to foster individual growth and increase the understanding of the human consciousness revolution that is now occurring. The school is your host to the powerful eye, mind, and heart-changing experiences. Boom, boom. Drunvalo Melchizedek. He named the field after himself. Alright. Alright. It's not loading. There it is. I like that song a second ago. I want to hear that one again. The School of Remembering. Drunvalo Melchizedek. Okay. So I don't know if this has to do with the pineal gland. School of Remembering. 5-day awakening the illuminated heart. Slovenia. No English. Corzone. The School of Remembering. Okay, I don't know what that has to do with the pineal gland. There's another weird thing. I've been wanting to look at this one for a long time. I don't really understand what the hell it's all about. It's truly bizarre. And it's this guy, Dr. P.J. Dune. Are you seeing this? Dr. P.J. Dune. And I'm not logged in, so it's not going to let me look through all these. This is Instagram for you. Dr. P.J. Dune. So hopefully we can get to these, or I'll have to log in, I guess. Really weird. I guess we'll... Here we go. Pope Pontiff, the bridge builder. The pontifices were the bridges between God and man. The real bridge between God and man. The brains of his operation. Con Man. EverydayMiracles.com. So anyway, this is a really weird thing this guy has where he posts these pictures of like the brain scans, and he talks about how I don't really understand. He sees all these shapes and stuff, and then he says, okay, this one's a Medusa, a winged female with snakes for hair. It ain't mythology, it's technology. It all points to your brain. So he takes some of these brain scans, like cross-section type scans, and he finds little shapes in them, and then he says, like, this one's Medusa, and it's in your brain. It sort of has some stuff to do with pineal gland. Do what's right. God the Father versus man the follower. Right brain creator and left brain destroyer. Oh no. The entirety of the Bible and all ancient texts. I'm the creator of worlds and I'm the destroyer of worlds. I'm integrating right brain. Here it is. You are gods. Do not get that this is what TPTB wants to keep top secret? Iran is not the problem. Trump is not the problem. Medical insurance is not the problem. Chakras, yoga, meditation, and your effing pineal glands are not the problem. The Super Bowl is not the problem. The problem is they don't want us to know that we are immortal gods and how to return to it. WTF else would they want to keep from us? What's that worth to you? It's worth trillions per second to them, and even control. For thousands of years, rulers have made themselves gods. Since before ancient Egypt, all others were always slaves. Like or not, it's a matter of life and death. Okay. So, it's really weird stuff here. This is me. Densify magic, sleep less, higher dimensions. See, this stuff just doesn't make any sense at all. If you want to try to get to it, if you can read what this says, Dune 10111_the_o.m. If you want to learn more about this guy's weird brain theories. Try to awaken it with meditation. Kundalini. So there's the coiled snakes. It's in your brain. Ancient name for the right brain. It's kind of like the little snakes on the whatever this thing's called. What's this guy's weird brain theories? He used to have more. Here it is. Do not believe this. This is the end of Christianity. Body of Christ. So this is the body of Jesus, and it's in your brain. It's a little brain guy. See? There's his head, and there's his arms and his feet. The end of the world as you know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. Discover your God dimension and why knowing all of this matters. Here's another one. St. Peter. Whew, man. This is weird. PJ Dune. I don't have time to really get into what his bizarre theories are all about. What other tabs we got here? What other weird... Let's get off this freaking pineal gland. We've learned all about that. Oh yeah. One thing to decalcify. Got a bunch of stuff about sun gazing. But I like to move on from pineal gland because I like to talk about something else. Oh, we've got a PJ Dune video. Oh man. Okay. I had a lot more stuff on it, but I don't really feel like talking about it. But we do have something about a way to decalcify your pineal gland using this here
Hey everybody, it's
borax.
Leisha. I just wanted to share one of my most favorite supplements in the entire universe with you. It is borax.
Wow.
So you're wondering, what are we doing looking at this detergent booster, Leisha? So anyway, this borax contains boron, which is a vital mineral that is very much eradicated from our diets these days, and it's found naturally in foods. And the list
it's all
of
natural
benefits
stuff
is lengthy at best. It helps with anything from arthritis to fibromyalgia pain, lupus, balances the calcium, magnesium in the body, and actually you want to take it with magnesium. That's why it says it on the box with the little smiley face.
Yeah.
I took it for my fibromyalgia pain, and within 2 days, my pain was gone in my body. I was flabbergasted, and then I kept taking it, and that's actually what led me to make this video. Was the crazy, amazing way that it decalcifies the pineal gland. So I take it for 5 days on, 2 days off. I've been taking it for a month. I watched the Earth Clinic video, which I loved. She recommends, there's 2 methods. She said you could take the one method, which delivers 2 milligrams of boron per serving, and that would be to take a teaspoon of borax and mix it into some hot water, then pour that into 1 liter of water and take 1 teaspoon of...
That sounds terrible. I don't want to drink freaking detergent just to decalcify. I'd rather have a calcified pineal gland than drink freaking detergent. Borax is great for pain and making slime. I forgot about that. You can make some slime and decalcify your pineal gland. So I had a lot more about this stuff than I realized. So I guess I'm gonna continue on here because we had stuff about pineal gland and how you use borax and boron to decalcify, and also some stuff about fluoride and how it's bad. The third eye activator. All right, I'm getting off track here. Let me try to get back on track here. Boron. So we're going to talk about the borax conspiracy. And then we got some other stuff. Of course, you can do sun gazing to decalcify your pineal gland. I guess if we don't get to all of it, of course, we'll have another freaking episode next time. So, what do we got here? Sorry, I'm just trying to... Oh, wait a second. Coolbot 5000, you're back. What's going on now?
Hello. It appears as though the hackers have ceased their attempts.
I know, you already told me that.
Goodbye, Wolf. I have an incoming video message.
Oh.
Shall I patch it into the stream?
Whoa, got an incoming video message. That's weird. Yeah, I guess patch the video message. I don't know who would be messaging us. I guess go ahead and patch the message into the stream. And let's see what's going on. I don't know what the hell this is. What? Who the hell is this? What's going on?
Greetings, Beowulf. It is I, Jackie Mondragon. It looks as though Jeff Bezos has got what he's coming to him. Have you seen this? It was really starting to get under my skin too. But thanks to my good friend, the Prince of Saudi Arabia, he's been too distracted to be a thorn in my side. You see, we once got along swimmingly. We were both members of the Gazillionaires Club together. But then I decided to start my own online shopping website, and he proceeded to sabotage my business ventures.
What?
But I have my own tricks up my sleeve for Mr. Bezos. There's a very nifty hacker man who I have brought with me.
Whoa.
I think you know him, perhaps.
I do know him.
Do not make any attempts to contact him.
Oh.
We must keep this a secret, you see.
Okay.
This has all been very well and good, Mr. Beowulf. I will be in touch with you very soon. I'm very much looking forward to this new business relationship between you and I, yes? Good day to you.
What the hell? This is who the hell was that? Jackie Mondragon. Wasn't sure I caught all that. Something about how she was friends with Jeff Bezos, but she was helping with the hacking. But she appears to know about Mr. Rude Guy, and she's got Mr. Rude Guy now. Huh. That's very strange. So I guess that's how all the hacking went down. Was this the gazillionaire lady, Jackie Mondragon, said that she helped with hacking Jeff Bezos. So I guess we've got her to thank for our stream coming back, so that's good. I hope we're not indebted in any way to this strange, eccentric gazillionaire woman named Jackie Mondragon. That would be just another thing we got to deal with. But I definitely want to know what the heck happened to Mr. Rude Guy, because it appears as though he's along with her now or something. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of this. Well, that took a strange turn. I wanted to talk some more about borax. Okay. We'll figure that out.
Good morning, my friends. I have something really interesting to share with you. And because it's really interesting, and I do other things as well, I'm just going to share it all with you. I want to show you my morning routine.
Let's see it.
I do this every morning. Take a glass of water. Doesn't have a whole lot in it, maybe half a cup. And I put this in it. This is not kimchi. I like the jar.
Doesn't look like it.
And it has a fitting lid, and I like that. What this is, is this.
Oh, God.
No kidding.
No crap.
Borax is good for you.
Is it?
I started taking it about 10 days ago. And the reason I started taking it is because somebody online somewhere was saying something about how it helped their arthritis. And I don't have arthritis, but I do have a bum knee. My right knee, I don't know exactly what I did to it, but it's not great. It doesn't hurt a lot all the time or anything, but it's my bum knee.
It's my bum knee.
So I thought I would try the borax for my knee. And it's been 10 days yesterday. I did this all for you yesterday. Unfortunately, I transferred the video from my phone to my laptop and then deleted it from my phone and went to open it on my laptop to upload it and found that it did not transfer and I had just deleted it. So I had to wait until today.
I hate when that happens.
But borax is supposed to be really, really excellent for your joints, for arthritis. It balances hormones, and it has
good
other
stuff. It's good for you.
Positive properties, but those are the only ones that come to mind because those were the ones that were most important to me. So every morning,
drink some of this borax.
Doing this one-handed, I gotta do you on my cell phone, so bear with me.
Okay, I want to.
Every morning.
They're gonna mix all this. Let's see the mixture. I don't.
Except for waste your money.
We got the green superfood. We got
ever since
borax.
I started drinking
we got other crap.
This green crap. Because before I started doing this,
some green
I
crap.
did the water, the GE, and the vinegar. I've been doing that pretty consistently for at least a month, probably longer than that. But once I started adding this green stuff...
Amazing.
It's like drinking... This one little thing is like drinking a pot of coffee. But you don't get jittery. You don't get heart pounding.
Drinking the borax is like drinking a pot of coffee? All right, I want to see her drink this green stuff. 8 minutes later, finally get to the part where she's drinking it.
That's my drink.
That's my drink. Borax.
Okay. Bottoms up.
Yeah.
Isn't it gross looking?
Nasty.
It's almost greenish black. The grittiness is the worst part. The flavor isn't bad.
The grittiness. The flavor of that borax, not bad. It's good stuff and it's good for you. It's borax. We're going to keep going on the borax train, I guess. I thought I was going to jump to something else, but I had all this other stuff. The borax conspiracy. How the arthritis cure has been stopped. You may not be able to imagine that borax, this humble insecticide, and weren't they just telling us to not eat any insecticides on the other website? It's unfinished plywood walls. Looks like you're out on the back porch, I would hope. Got some caulking in there. Oh, that is weird. Put some freaking drywall up in there, for God's sake. Alright. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Here we go. The borax conspiracy. It's a humble insecticide and laundry detergent. So, like I said on the other episode, it said not to drink any freaking insecticides. So that's kind of going against what the other website said to do. You do not need to worry. The danger has been recognized and the necessary steps are already being taken to defuse the situation. The potential is single-handedly bringing down our entire economic system. Borax. We'll start with the basics and you'll understand what I mean as the story unfolds. It's a naturally occurring mineral, commonly mined from dried salt lakes. It's the source of other manufactured boron compounds, and they're in California and Turkey. And here's the technical names from it, and a bunch of atoms and crystallization, all that stuff. I don't really care about that. It's commonly sold as a technical or agricultural grade, 99% minimum purity. Okay. Pharmaceutical grade is not noticeably purer or better. It's the sodium salt of the weak boric acid. Alright. It's not known if boron is essential for humans, but research shows that we do need it. The reason why it's difficult to answer the question is the presence of boron in all plants and unprocessed foods. A diet with a fair amount of fruit and vegetables, like the raw vegan diet that we know and love, provides 2 to 5 milligrams of boron per day. Depends on the region. Okay. The health effects. Due to the content of boron, borax, and boric acid have the same health effects with good antiseptic, antifungal, and antiviral properties, but only mild antibacterial action. In plants as well as animals, boron is essential for the integrity and function of cell walls. It's distributed throughout the body with the highest concentration in parathyroid glands, followed by bones and dental enamel. It's essential for healthy bone and joint function. The arthritis cure. This guy Rex Newman, he developed arthritis. Why did he do that? I don't want arthritis. At the same time, he got arthritis. Okay. It made it sound like he was the doctor that invented arthritis. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, stupid. At the same time, he was a soil and plant scientist in Perth. Told public authorities, so he took some borax, I guess. Good lord. Osteoporosis and sex hormones. Alright, this is is a long-ass... I don't know why I brought this up. Don't really want to read this, but you can check this out at healthsciencespirits.com. The assault on borax. So if you got arthritis, get some borax going. Discovered the boron arthritis cure. It was not a big problem for pharmaceuticals because news... Okay. Overcoming arthritis with borax. Heal yourself. Heal thine self. Health Science Spirit. So you can overcome arthritis with borax. Life in the universe according to Jehovah. And here we go, the shaken baby fiction. So it seems good for everything. So this is what this website, some of their articles, the shaken baby fiction. So if you want to know about borax, this is your #1 source. And you've also got Brown's gas for health. Brown's gas for health. If I wanted some brown gas for health, I would eat some beans. Particle zoo. Alright, that was pretty weird. Drink some of your borax and keep yourself healthy and happy and wise.
Alright, you guys. I know, I understand. You're all about your meditation and your yoga and your fruit juices and smoothies and stuff like that. And you still should be, because those things are fantastic. But first things first, you guys are slowly being poisoned. What's up, you guys? My name is Keith, your man of letters. I thank you in advance for subscribing, and if you haven't, I certainly thank you for considering that. Let's get on with it.
Considering it. We'll
First
see.
and foremost, your pineal gland, your third eye, if you will. There's tons of things that influence your third eye, and they all work wonderfully, but the thing that I want to get at most, your body is slowly being poisoned by fluoride, and it's in your tap water. I assume that you guys know what fluoride is. Let me give you a quick history of fluoride.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Let's hear the history of fluoride.
Town was suffering from dental cavities. A doctor went in there. He checked the well water. He found that it was very high in fluoride, about 50 parts per million.
Oh crap!
So he lowered that to about 6 parts per million. What he found was that people stopped getting cavities. Simple enough. So he thought, Eureka! 6 parts per million of fluoride is good for you. I don't know how he came to that conclusion. You would think he would just say, take the fluoride out altogether, but he didn't. He won an award for that.
What?
Fast forward a little bit.
This guy won an award for...
We find that fluoride makes one complacent and makes one more controllable. Hitler used to give it to people in the concentration camps because it made them more docile, more controllable, more complacent,
like you said,
among other things. A friend of mine used to work at a daycare. She was blown away by this when I told her about it, because they used to give the children fluoride tablets to keep them under control. You got kids going crazy, give them some fluoride tablets. Now, the thing with fluoride is it has all kinds of bad shit. It lowers your IQ, it lowers your creativity,
it lowers your IQ.
Stunts the transition of...
I've never heard of giving fluoride tablets to children. That definitely doesn't sound good. But if it kind of chills you out, takes the edge off, I might have to try that. I know I'm not supposed to, but I have to try some fluoride. Just relax on a Saturday, Sunday night, take some fluoride.
Puberty. Now think of kids. Have you ever seen kids that have the white plaque on their teeth? You want to just go scratch it off. That's not plaque. It's actually calcium deposits on the enamel from what's called fluorosis, which is fluoride toxicity. If you look at the back of your toothpaste, you'll see it says do not ingest more than a pea-sized amount or contact a poison control center. It's because fluoride is a known poison. What happens with fluoride is it messes up your body's ability to absorb calcium and to deposit calcium where it needs to be deposited. What happens is the calcium, instead of being put into your bones and your teeth like it should, the calcium gets stored in your soft tissue, especially the ovaries and especially the pineal gland. Let's check out this article online that has to say about borax. Boron?
Okay. We already read about borax. This is sounding scary and bad. That fluoride is not good for us? But it also chills you out, so maybe it is good. And you're not supposed to eat your toothpaste, so if you gotta make sure your kids, if you have kids, tell them don't eat your damn toothpaste. But it's in the water, so it must be good to drink it, I guess. I don't really know anything about it. Drinking ourselves to death. Respected medical professionals and scientists are warning of long-term health consequences. Oh no! Read the safety letters dentists refuse to sign. My professional opinion as a currently practicing private dentist, the ingestion of drinking water containing hydrofluosilicic acid, chemical used for water fluoridation, perfectly safe for infants. There are no side effects. Alright. Sounds good. Oh. The safety letter, that's the safety letter that dentists refuse to sign. Daniel, a 13-year-old boy, wrote a research report for school. Okay, good for him. Did he write about fluoride? Daniel X. He wrote a research report in freaking Comic Sans about fluoride. I wonder what grade he got on this. Where we go, we're exposing ourselves to fluoride. When we drink tap water, use toothpaste, visit the dentist, drink tea. Many people say fluoride is the greatest thing on earth, while other people think it's a poison more deadly than lead. The question is, who is right? And here's the statement of what I will do in this essay. I will write about the arguments that pro-fluoride people say and that anti-fluoride people say. I chose this topic because my dad always told me not to drink tap water because fluoride's bad for you. First I didn't believe him. I thought he was a little bit crazy. But then I gave it some thought. When I had to choose an iSearch topic, I chose water fluoridating. I thought it was really interesting. It's a controversial issue. It's complex. Now this is the kind of writing I can understand from a 13-year-old kid. Many think it's the greatest thing ever. Many think it's the worst scientific faults of our time. While others think that it is an international conspiracy by the aluminum companies to dodge lawsuits from farmers whose livestock has been killed by fluoride poisoning. What? What the hell? I've never heard of that. Aluminum companies. Yep, and we all thought it was good, and we thought that it helped us build our teeth and stuff. But apparently it is not. It is bad. They're strong and deliberate statements. The four main arguments, alright? So we got, let's see. The benefits are scientific controversy. Studies from 50 years ago don't pass muster. Research from the same era proved that cigarettes don't cause cancer. Even the AMA concedes that no studies were done to determine any side effects caused by fluoridation. The fluoride used for water fluoridation does not have FDA approval. What? It's an unapproved drug. However, use of any drug requires an understanding of how much is too much. Since fluoride is already in many foods and beverages, estimated total intake of existing fluoride amounts is imperative. We're ingesting about 300% or more of the American Dental Association's recommended daily amount. Constitutional and civil liberties issues regarding the forced mass medication of the population when alternative means of reducing cavities are easily available, such as toothbrushing. Even so-called mandatory school immunizations. Okay, so we're going to get to that, of course. The anti-vaxxers. I don't want any of your health stuff. I don't want it. I didn't consent to it, so therefore, it's bad. There have been many government-sponsored reports which have reviewed the aspects of fluoridation, and all have questioned the practice. Even UNICEF. Even UNICEF? Whoa. And kids are getting brain cancer because of it. That's not good. It's time for a moratorium on fluoridation, people. Whoa. There's a lot of stuff on this website, and I don't really understand any of it. So anyway, that's a controversial thing. Look at this guy. Okay. Whew, it's crazy. It's a crazy hot button issue. You better watch out, you might get too much fluoride. We're going to skip over some of this other stuff. Let's see. Circle back around. Here's a video by PJ Dune. So this is that weird guy with the brain scan stuff. I forgot that I had a video here. Human brain. Is that the guy from Counting Crows? Yep, it sure does look like him. That's Man of Letters from YouTube. And here's a PJ Dune video. That's pretty weird. So pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Okay, the music's gone now. Oh, it's because I muted it. Christ, Son of God, the little man. Here we go. The music's back. So this is a PJ Dune video. I looked at it. We were looking at that just a second ago. This guy's weird brain scans and all of his theories about Jesus and stuff. So this is kind of related to pineal glands, sort of. It's mostly related to understanding our brains in terms of the Bible or something. Anyway, it's just very weird. And this is the Weird Health episode, so I might as well. A White Christmas. How the church stole gods and goddesses buried in your brain. This is some of the stuff you have to know about your brain. Is that there's a Jesus and stuff. And there's the angel. There it is. The Christ Mass tree. And where's the Krampus in your brain? Yeah. Nasty. So gross. Okay, this is gross. I'm starting to get grossed out by this stupid brain video. Let's get back to some normal stuff. Some normal Weird Health stuff. And wouldn't you believe I've got tons of stuff to watch. But we may not get to all of it. But there was some stuff that I did want to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip over a couple things and we'll come back to that on a future episode. And so that'll be fun. And I want to watch this video by the Detox Dudes. You've heard of the Camo Dudes on the Area 51 episode. These are the Detox Dudes. And let's see if we can find that. The Detox Dudes. I'm trying to find the tab. So bear with me for a second. Some of this stuff is crazy. Here it is. The Detox Dudes. And I had some stuff about sun gazing also. The Detox Dudes, transformation, community, self-empowerment. The Detox Dudes is a platform to help you achieve the unimaginable. So while I got this is kind of a cool video. I'm going to make sure what I'm about to show you is not going to be too nasty. Because it's really nasty, and I don't want to show you. I know on the last episode of the Weird Health stuff, we showed people drinking their pee-pee, and a lot of people thought that was very nasty. So I don't want to gross anyone out, which is why I'm trying to make sure this video doesn't show anything nasty. And it looks like we're good. It comes in at about. Ugh. Gross. It comes in about 2.5 minutes, so we'll watch the first 2.5 minutes of the Detox Dudes. There he is himself, the Detox Dude himself. This guy.
In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the truth about mucoid plaque.
Yeah. It's absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. This stuff is crazy.
Warning graphic. Warning graphic. I'm going to be posting photos of all of the pounds of mucoid plaque that has come out of me in my day. Okay?
In my day.
Pounds of this stuff. Long strings of it.
Nasty.
Sometimes a foot and a half long of thick black plaque.
Ugh. And maybe you should get some more fluoride. Get some of that plaque out of there.
What is this stuff?
What is this stuff?
What is mucoid plaque? Okay, I've read all of the information that debunkers talk about as far as it being the actual clay in the psyllium husk, that coagulates and creates that particular material and then comes out.
Mucoid plaque.
And I've read all the stuff about how come it's not showing up on a colonoscopy. I've even had people, I guess, colonoscopy experts, the people who do the colonoscopies, gastrointestinal doctors, or there's assistants who do it even sometimes.
So this is talking about mucoid plaque. This is nasty stuff. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because it's pretty gross. The stuff that comes out of your rear end. And it's really nasty. If you look up pictures of it, we're not going to show any pictures of this nasty, gross stuff. But this guy is obsessed with it. He makes his whole YouTube and his website, Detox Dudes, about his mucoid plaque truth.
And
it's nasty as
they're
hell.
like, I've never seen it on a scan. You're full of shit.
What?
This is the truth about mucoid plaque. This is my truth about mucoid plaque. I started reading these things about colonoscopies, and I'm like, really, why?
What?
Why are they not showing up? If that's the truth, I'm really confused. Why are they not showing up? I don't know the answer to that. But here's what I can tell you.
He's pooping out this stuff left and right.
Released pounds of this stuff.
God.
When I was taking bentonite clay and binder cocktails with psyllium husk.
Ugh.
I've also released a ton of this stuff from juices alone without any binders. Okay? I'm going to post a video. Maybe I'll have it show up in the top right corner.
Binders full
I
of
got to
women.
figure out how to do that thing where it shows up.
Okay, we're getting dangerously close to the nasty video, so we're not going to show it. I don't want to gross anybody out. The Detox Dudes. So he's all about detoxing, and I guess a side effect of that is some of this stuff he calls mucoid plaque. But this guy is he's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu winner. Took a big dump when I ingested a ton of fiber. That's right. He ate a bunch of clay and then had a really nasty poop. He's a jiu-jitsu guy. He fell ill and had a panic attack. His first step was to put my life into the hands of doctors. After conventional medicine failed me, I took matters into my own hands. He spent at least 2 months out of the year water fasting, worked extensively with plant medicines and shamans in the Amazon jungle. Went to the most expensive healers money could buy in NYC. Did colonics, acupuncture, nutritional balancing, float tanks, enemas, ew. Took supplements as I could afford. Ate only the cleanest of foods and tried every diet known to mankind. Wow. He did all this stuff all to no avail? What? He freaking Wow. He's freaking pissed. What's wrong with this guy? Oh my God. He's plagued with a mysterious physical and mental illness. Jeez. Spent 3.5 years in a desperate fight for survival. Every single day was excruciating. My life became a battle. Okay, that's no good. That's not a good thing to happen. He turned to psychiatric drugs, and then he dived into hallucinogens. I did ketamine injections, mushroom ceremonies, and eventually flew to the Amazon to work with plant medicine known as ayahuasca. Over the course of 2 years, he flew to the Amazon 3 times and did 30 plus ayahuasca ceremonies. My second trip to the Amazon, I spent almost 6 months in the jungle. Okay, I think there's your problem there. You're going to want to lay off of all these drugs, and 30 plus ayahuasca ceremonies sounds like a terrible idea. And he did fasting, yoga, colonic sun gazing, binaural beats, toxin poops. Yeah, maybe the tripping balls part might be fun for some people. 30 times, I think that is over the amount that you would want to do that. At the same time, doing yoga, meditation, float tanks, positive affirmations, sun gazing, which you didn't really get much into that, but that's a thing you can do. Stare at the sun. Binaural beats. Love those beats. Wish I had some banging binaural beats right now. Oh. I mean, maybe a couple times. 30 times, I think, is a little bit dangerous because it kind of messes with your head. His health started declining as if he was drinking McDonald's and Coca-Cola. Felt as I was cursed. 30 ayahuasca trips. Oh. Didn't know he's in his underwear. So, let's see what the course... You can go read this. You can read all this stuff about ayahuasca and binaural beats. Join the Masterclass. Everything you need for your healing journey in one place. The Transformational Detoxification Masterclass. So now he's all about studying, researching, and implementing the best techniques for human detoxification, all that kind of stuff. And now he's deep into the mucoid plaque that comes in his poop. Thanks, Josh. You saved my life. Ready to join up. I'm ready. Why we detox. Okay, here we go. I want to do why are we detoxing? Get all this stuff out of here. Look at your kitchen, pantry, or bathroom. This is toxic. The Lysol that's in there, the Vaseline, the hair gels. I don't have any of this stuff. I got a bar of soap, and I got some face wash, and I got some shampoo, some deodorant. That's about it. And toothpaste. 90% of the substances we use around the house, ingest orally, or put directly on our skin are loaded with chemicals. Most of the stuff is 100% pure chemicals. What? Most toxic of all is the Old Spice. That's right. That's pretty nasty. I gotta stop drinking my shampoo. Get some of that Dr. Bonner's, for God's sake. That'll get you right. And Lord, if he knew what was in actual old school soap, lye. And that's a nasty chemical right there. Pretty much anything that cleans stuff is just chemicals, because that's the only thing that'll work. Or else we would just clean everything with water. We just scrub the floor with water. It's all good. That probably works too. I don't know. The yeast toxics combined over time in the organs and glands is a way of creating biochemical havoc. Wow. Preventing us, here's some binaural beats. Boom, boom, boom. Preventing us from connecting to the divine and acting as an anchor towards low vibrational frequencies. Oh no. He spent 3 years fighting against the biochemical gradient, and I must tell you, it's an impossible fight without this detoxification as an ally. What? Did you know that we're injected with mercury and aluminum? Some of the most toxic substances on the planet. Oh crap, in the form of vaccinations. Okay, we're back again with vaccination stuff. Something I don't want to look too much into. Where most of the animal products people eat are just the depressed result of an animal caged, genetically modified. The planet is sick right now, and so are we. In some sense, we're the victims of the greed and manipulation of the powers that be. It's not our fault that we're sick, but it is our problem. Can't get out of this problem with some level of consciousness that got us into it. The truth is that we are just like the creatures in the movie Avatar. When you connect and experience that knowingness, the rest of life becomes way more amazing. In my opinion, a structured and comprehensive detox protocol is essential for realizing and experiencing this truth, and it must target heavy metals, like Metallica and Slayer and all these heavy metal bands, Black Sabbath, parasites, yeast, plastics, estrogens. Oh no, that's the worst of all. And other chemicals that are deeply embedded in our organs. Get rid of that damn estrogen. All these freaking dudes out here have low T as far as I'm concerned. Dr. Bonner's gives you something nice to read. Yep, the big long, a whole book to read on one of those things. So when you do a detox with this dude, you get increased sex drive and big erections. Whoa. I got a sound for that. Wow. Tipper Gore couldn't get rid of heavy metal. Neither can this guy. Digestion of steel. All right. That sounds good. We're not supposed to eat heavy metals, though. Increased energy. Brighter, more intense eyes. cure for addictive behaviors, stronger intuition, cracking open and decalcification of the third eye. Yes, that's what we want. That's what we're looking for. Clear, glowing skin, the ability to feel your deepest self, elimination of body odor, or creativity. So this is promising a lot of stuff by just doing a detox. Chances are you've been researching for a while. Good Lord. So this guy did all manner of number of drugs, and he was in a sorry state. Look at this guy. He looks different now. Here's me 2 days before I was supposed to go to Africa. And here he is in March 2018. So we don't really have a context for when that was taken. He looks like crap, but now he looks better. It just looks like he got a little bit older. So we're glad that he's doing okay. He's got this nice little scam going about detoxing and stuff. Joining the tribe. The detox dudes. So that was kind of interesting. The detox dude. And he's all about mucoid plaque. All right. What else we got going on here? We got another weird. This is pretty weird. We're gonna go a little bit longer today, but I'm kind of skipping around to some different things within my little playlist I got going on here. Let's check this out. There's some other chemicals you can ingest that are good for you, like colloidal silver. This is good for you.
Dr. Troy, Synaptic Chiropractic, Vancouver, Washington.
Vancouver.
Silver. Let's talk about colloidal silver. This is an amazing product that we have in our office.
Turbo could go check this guy out.
Antifungal, antibacterial, antimicrobial. So what it does, it actually destroys the cell walls of bacteria. So you squirt this into your mouth. I give this to my kids every day.
Oh,
2-3 squirts. Squirt it into your mouth. Now, one of the things I've noticed, if people have sinus infection, I see a lot of great results. I tell them to just sniff the silver. So you just sniff it into your nose, especially if you've got your into your nose. Sniff it into your.
Here we go.
So you just sniff it into your nose, especially if you've got you can plug your nose and do a couple squirts in there.
You can mainline
2 to 3 times a day if you're having a flare-up. For maintenance, I recommend 2 to 3 squirts first thing in the morning. But if you're having a flare-up, you're having cold or flu-like symptoms, you're congested, you can also, if you're having any lung congestion, you take it and you squirt it, and then you breathe it in. So just like that, so that you can actually help overcome any of these things they're having. It helps boost your immune system. People also report that it helps them sleep better when they take colloidal silver on a daily basis.
No.
So great product to supplement your
It's a great
regime
product.
so that your system can be stronger and healthier and you feel better. So Dr. Troy on the benefits of colloidal silver.
We love it. Dr. Troy. All about colloidal silver. That's right. Chiropractors should be illegal. Oh no. It sounds like it does it all. Let's watch a little bit more on next Dr. Troy. Colloidal silver.
Hello, this is Jonathan with mountainwellbeing.com, here to talk with you about how to use colloidal silver in the sinuses. Colloidal silver is great to use in the sinuses for allergies and runny nose and sinus infections, sneezing attacks, things like that. Works really, really well. There's a couple different ways you can go about using colloidal silver in the nose.
Snort it.
Two of the most popular options are either with a dropper like this, or with a spray bottle like this.
Zyrtec.
Now, Mountain Wellbeing produces 2 different spray bottles with a vertical spray tip like this, which is great for the sinuses. This is the newest version. This is the Silver Sulfur Sinus Spray. It has colloidal silver with added sulfur, organic sulfur, and a hint of peppermint oil. Works really, really well. We do have one that's just colloidal silver by itself. We've been selling that for a long time. People have great results with it. I've used it for many, many years with great results. The sulfur and the peppermint oil make it work even better. The sulfur makes the membranes in your sinuses more permeable, which allows the silver to get in and do a better job. And the peppermint oil helps to open sinuses and help you breathe better.
Spraying the silver on my junk help my low T. It's worth a shot. If I had to guess, the peppermint is mostly there to cover up the nasty taste what I imagine would be the nasty taste of ingesting sulfur, which is a nasty smelling thing. I hate it. I'm convinced. Would love that colloidal silver. So, just mentioned some chiropractors, and we're going to watch some chiropractor stuff now. Not related to anything, but I wanted to get to it, and we're definitely going to have another episode of the weird health thing, because there's just too much of this stuff to do in one episode. But I had to get to some chiropractors.
There you go.
Because this stuff is nuts.
Oh!
This stuff is
Very good.
crazy. It's so good when you crack me. Crack my back.
Oh, it's so good.
Give me a good spinal crack.
Alright.
Let's do the goop episode.
Oh! That was even louder than the top one.
Oh my god. I started watching the goop show today, so I'm definitely going to get into some goop. Ugh, God, I hate these. I hate these in the head. This seems... Oh my god. Woo! Oh god.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, that was new. Oh, Lord.
Whoa!
Hey, right on your back.
Yeah. Oh no. Turn your damn phone off. I'm trying to crack my neck. Wow! God. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I don't like the neck ones because it's like in those movies where the guy comes up behind the other guy and he's like, sleep tight, and then he like cracks your neck. That's kind of like basically what's happening. I thought that like knocked you out or killed you or something.
Felt that.
It's all these action movies.
Turn your head all the way to the right.
This guy.
Head relaxed. Big breath in and out.
No. No. Ah!
Beautiful.
Good lord. I watched some of this guy's videos too. I can't remember his name though. I got into the chiropractic hole of hell. And it's weird.
Oh gosh.
It's about as weird as it gets.
Back, just like that.
Oh gosh.
Shoulders loose. That's good.
Ah!
Breathe.
I don't know if I can watch these now. I think I would rather watch the piss videos than the neck cracking, than all the neck cracking videos. People take infants to these people. Yeah. And they feed their kids colloidal silver, and they don't vax them, and they take them to a guy to get their neck popped when they're little kids. It's bad. It's bad stuff. And it's very weird because it's definitely a pseudoscience type thing, but most of my life didn't know that it was a weird thing. I thought it was like I thought the chiropractor was just a guy that did back stuff, and I didn't even know until a couple years ago that it was just this stuff, cracking your back, which I'm sure feels good, but it doesn't really do anything. Okay, and that's what I think. That's what I think about it. It's also called spinal manipulation. It's a procedure done by a chiropractor, applying controlled force to a spinal joint. The goal is to improve spinal motion and physical function. Chiropractic adjustment is safe and performed by someone who's properly trained and licensed to practice chiropractic care. Complications are rare, but they are possible. Whew. And it was invented by this guy in the 1800s. And I don't have a website pulled up for that, but it is true. So maybe we'll come back to some chiropractic stuff. The goal is to place the body into a proper position so the body can heal itself. Treatments are believed to reduce stress on the immune system, reducing the potential for disease. Chiropractic care aims to address the entire body, including a person's ability to move, perform, and even think. What? It helps with poor posture. Sciatica. Yeesh, that's not good. That's not a good thing to have. It helps with the neck pain. It helps with headaches. It just seems like a bad... I just don't like that idea of fixing your headache by having someone cracking your back. Seems like those two shouldn't be related, but I guess they are. Safety. You might include temporary headaches, fatigue, discomfort. Rare but risks associated include stroke, system of involving pinched nerves, worsening of herniated discs. I was watching some videos of a guy helping people who had some bad injuries, and I don't know. It's just a weird thing, and that's why we're watching it on the Cool Stream.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
That was good, man. Ugh.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? Wow. Completely let that relax.
Dr. Cody. Ah.
Oh my god.
I don't think I have ever heard crackier ribs than that.
Should probably be concerned about that. Oh god. Maybe this guy would change my
Breath in
life.
through your nose and out through your mouth.
This is chiropractor videos.
Yeah, and just kind of sink in. Let it all go.
Ah. God. Ah. And he's got the ASMR microphone there too. All right. Well, let me make sure I covered everything that I wanted to cover on the show today. I think I did. I think if I had to look back on this episode, I think it was a good episode. Okay. Just my own personal opinion.
I do in the morning.
But of course, before we go, we've got to watch we got to watch at least a couple minutes of this, because this is a weird health episode. I'm not watching any full-on piss drinking stuff. But I did want to watch a few minutes of this thing. It's kind of funny.
I drink my urine every morning.
I'll maybe put it on my skin, on my face, on my hands.
I bathe in my own urine every day. Whatever I've collected, because I always have these jars going, I just throw in my bathwater.
I put it in droppers, I put it in my eyes, and my eyes are clear, my vision's clear. I put it in my nostrils. I have given myself enemas with urine.
I carry my own little bottle. This contains a little bit of urine and a tablespoon of water. I take a couple of drops of this mixture and I apply it under my tongue.
Where most signs say please don't pee in the pool, ours is please pee in the pool.
Please pee in the pool. Nasty. Please pee in the pool, for God's sake. Wow. Oh, God.
If you're drinking your own urine, it's good to drink fresh urine.
The first part of the urine that comes out, you just let it go. So it doesn't taste so strong because the toxins are usually heavy. So they start
heavy metals. It's all that fluoride you've been drinking.
The taste of urine is depending upon what you've had for dinner or your previous meal.
Like asparagus.
If you've had a highly acidic
Nasty.
meal, the urine is more salty and metallic.
Salty.
If you've had a vegetarian or primarily an alkaline diet, then the
Dr. Sebi.
the urine is almost neutral.
Dr. Sebi.
The better your diet, the better it tastes. The worse your diet, the worse it gets. When you take
He's a
Coke,
chiropractor right
you drink
there.
Coke the
Drinks
day
piss.
before, it will be terrible. So
Yeah.
this is a good way of going into a healthy lifestyle because it really teaches you.
Some people say, oh, don't you chill it, put it in the refrigerator, or put ice and mix it with juice. I just drink it straight.
Many people even like the taste of urine.
It's recommended in taking the urine therapy that you
I would
only
hope
drink
so.
your own urine. You don't take anybody else's.
What? She was a nun? Confused about who all these people are. So, anyway, drinking urine, something you can do also. And you kind of know what stuff is good or bad for you by drinking your urine. That's how you find out. It kind of keeps you informed about what's going on. Since you're drinking it, you want it to taste good, so you don't want to drink anything that makes it taste weird. That's kind of how it works. It's a symbiotic relationship, as they say. It always comes back to drinking pee. Because it's a weird health episode, so just had to throw that in there. So anyways, it's been a lot of fun. Is there anything else that we wanted to do, or anything else that I had to say? Not quite sure. I'm never too sure. I hope that I covered everything and everyone had a lot of fun. So let's play the closing music here. It's been a fun show. Thanks everybody for coming around, watching it, laughing, having a grand old time. And I'm going to get some of this stuff pulled up to do our famous credits sequence that we all know and love. Thanks for watching the show. Had a lot of fun today. I'm glad everybody could make it out and cheer me on to do the cool stream. And I gotta make sure I can pull this up so I can do the credits. All right, and there it is. It's all for everyone to see. Crap. Now. All right. We did another one. It was a lot of fun. We talked about some weird health stuff. And
cedar nut toothpaste. Cedar nut toothpaste.
That's pretty much it. We'll be back next week. I'm sure that there was something that I wanted to tag on here at the end, but we'll be back next week for another episode of the Cool Stream. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of stuff to think about. I'm still thinking about it.
Cool stream. The cool stream.
I'm still thinking about it. So we'll be back next week for another show. Thanks for watching the show. We'll get some updates on this strange new character who's come into our midst, this gazillionaire, about how that's going to affect things. I hope everything works out on that end. And we're going to have a lot of fun on the next episode. So, thanks for coming out. We'll see you next week on
the Cool Stream.
What could go wrong? We'll see you next time on
the Cool Stream.
Bye-bye.
The Cool Stream.
B-Wolf. Thanks, B-Wolf. Have a good one. B-Wolf. B-Wolf.
Ooh, it's so good. The Cool Stream. The Cool Stream.
Put down your cocks and open your ears.
Oh, yeah!
Check out the gams on that buzzing ground. Come out, Ryan Rocker. Call me the son of a crispy bulldog.
Ooh, it's so good.
For you, I do not subscribe.
Oh, yeah! Ooh, it's so good.
Maybe put it on my skin, on my face, on my hands.
I bathe in my own urine every day. Whatever I collected, because I always have these jars going, I just throw in my bath water.